Start that over.
Right? Yeah. If a neuron is responding to the same level of voltage via this thing, it means that, but acting differently in other cases. We know that this part of the neuron is not changing because that's what we're affecting with IACSS, and we see that it responds in the same way. So that leaves one thing that is changed, which is the front of the neuron.
Okay.
Right? So that's why IACSS.
Yes.
Wait, stay up there.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is one of the things that's wrong with ICSS, and I guess this shows that it's not a thing, and this isn't the case to worry about, because if you're repeatedly triggering the same neuron another time, or however many times you're triggering it for doing ICSS testing, you are causing everything downstream to that neuron to fire again, and at whatever transcription factors to cause more things or more receptors to be put on neurons and all that stuff. And it seems like this is saying that effect is insignificant for this experiment in a way to set up, not necessarily for all times you run ICSS, but
Exactly!
Oh my god!
Right?
Do that.
So,
it's not that
It's so scary.
What is this?
It's Luke D. How are you? Did Eli
and I thought I couldn't be more shocked.
Eli just walked out. Eli was shocked. It's okay.
Did I just kill? Did I kill Eli?
Triggered.
I don't like
Oh my
like
god! God, my 8th grade biology teacher is the same.
I think for health
I'm really scared.
All right.
More scared.
So let's look at these. This was stimulation of this neuron pathway using this with heroin. This generated this behavior.
Whoop did you?
Okay.
RT. Luke
Oh my
D.
god. I need to restart.
This one. Sorry, dude. I didn't read that. It's too much.
I literally
This one
jumped.
generated this behavior.
But there's different axes.
Yes, but look at the patterns. But the pattern.
But
the pattern. It's this.
The pattern.
Talia, it's this. That is the interesting part. So, what can we attribute this change to? What's the difference here?
The front of the neuron.
The front of the neuron. ICSS is basically stimulating this neuron at this point. Right? So our receptors are on the front. When we talk about action potential, sodium and potassium voltage-gated channels are on the axon of the neuron. Is some of this clicking, please? This is supposed to be kind of like an aha movement.
I already heard it. So.
Can you say it one more time?
Are you taping me again?
Yeah, I got the shout in there also. That was
Oh, bugger. Okay. Yeah.
So did they do a control group in which they gave rats a lever to just ICSS? Because otherwise, don't you not know?
So the original experiment showed us the level of ICSS. There was actually an experiment that Eli described that preceded this one.
Okay.
Yes? No?
So what about that study?
So it showed us the level necessary for level of electrical stimulation necessary for repeated behavior.
Yeah, but so but you can get addicted to just the electrical stimulation, right? You won't have a tolerance. That's what they tested.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But you can't get tolerance.
So let's be very perfectly clear. You will generate the repeated behavior with electrical stimulation. You will generate a similar behavior with heroin administration. The ICSS produces the same type of behavior as 1 hour administration does. Something different is happening in 23-hour administration. And that something is probably happening here.
Aha.
Okay. So if I give electrical stimulation to the rats for like 23-hour periods and like let them have a lever in which they hit it for 23-hour periods to see if they have that behavior, they would show us me the same behavior from our rats.
We don't know that. According to this model, no.
Okay. So that's the one I want. That's one.
All right. So we can start to surmise, or we can start to guess that tolerance, to some degree, and this is not all tolerance, but specifically in this case, rat tolerance to heroin at 23-hour administration is architecturally, like in the neuron, the part of the architecture that's changing is the front end. Because we are stimulating still. Like we said, everything beyond that neuron is the same. So any kind of response beyond this neuron is the same. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Tori.
At what point do you get to extrapolate that from the in rats in 24-hour intervals to in a human throughout their life?
Never.
This is a perfect question.
That was a very unsatisfying answer.
Good job.
Yay!
We can't really purposefully addict humans to heroin.
What?
Nor can we do ICSSs on humans
But capitalism.
that I know of.
With Trump, we can.
Is that,
All right,
okay.
cut it.
Ethically or scientifically?
No, with Trump, there's no science.
I don't think anybody would approve that experiment.
So ethically.
I don't.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, sure.
So you guys, is it scientifically possible?
Yes, scientifically as
Okay,
possible.
yeah, so
Yes.
it's not-
All right.
Don't you need to show that?
Can we do the next one now? Can we do the next experiment? It's really good. This paper is really, really good.
Really,
Seriously, we'll have
really.
5 minutes.
Oh. All right.
minutes.
Okay.
Oh, so next question.
I don't know how to quite assess you on this part.
You could have a student.
Assess us on what first?
Assess us on our question you were walking.
What happened in C, though?
So,
What happened in the other guy?
oh crap,
Yeah,
we
we
didn't
didn't
do
touch
C.
this.
Schmerks.
Schmerps?
I agree.
Or
Um,